Hi, I'm Ganesh from India, and till I am coming in South Africa to meet the Greg. The Greg sir is the good grower of macadamia in here South Africa, and he is cultivating macadamia last from the 10 years. And macadamia is golden crop in South Africa as well as India and all the world for coming days. Namaste sir. This is Greg sir, owner of Hickory, and today we'll be getting some information of macadamia from him. Hi sir.
Hi there. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he will be tell some information of our Indian farmers, what about this macadamia and how these crops is grown.
Okay, so we grow the trees from young trees in the nursery, which we make ourselves. We've got 140 hectares here, and I'm in charge of another 120 hectares on a different farm somewhere else. But basically the macadamia takes about 3 years before it starts getting nuts if you look after it well. And then these nuts here are young. They will only be ready in about 6 months' time. The way the macadamia works, it's in some ways it's similar to a coconut. You have the husk on the outside, there's the green husk, and then it ends up in a brown shell. This is immature, that is why it's white. And then when you open that up again, maybe you can have a look. This shell here becomes very brown, and this is the kernel here, and this is what we eat. This is the very delicious tasty nut which everybody's going mad about now, especially in China, and we suspect that in India too. Everybody's going to love it.
So, as your experience, one plant after fourth year, one plant gives how much yield per tree in kgs?
A good yield. It'll depend on what density you're planting at in your field and how crowded your field is, but a big tree can go up to 20 kgs per plant if it's on its own somewhere with enough space. Okay. So we will get, and we're talking about dry and shell.
Dry shell.
So
yeah.
we're talking about nut like that. After we've taken that off, a good farm like this, when it's mature, at 7 years old, we'll get 4 ton a hectare. Sometimes some guys will get 5, 6, but anywhere between 2 and 6 ton a hectare.
So finish nut, inside nut, how much kg per hectare getting?
So if we're getting 5 ton a hectare of nut and shell, the edible nut inside will be about 2 tons. Okay. So we get about 40%.
Yeah, 40%. Okay.
Is our crack out, and when we're on the coast, when it's humid like this, we get a higher percentage.